All right, so I am here with DMS. And,
it's me.
Yeah, and it is with great sadness that I have to announce that this is the last video of DMS on the Headphone Show.
It's bittersweet.
DMS is on to bigger and more grandiose things.
Yeah.
We'll see if they're better.
The winds of change are happening.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Which I want to preface by immediately saying we're still going to be working together on audio metrology things.
Yes,
We're still going to do everything we can to try and keep the data science flowing for the betterment of the community. We're going to try and stay on the same standards and, all that stuff.
Yeah, we'll be working together in the future. I'm sure you will see DMS doing all the things in the future. But the tenure with the Headphone Show is now complete.
It is. It leaves like a little hole in my heart.
Yeah.
Because I've been to very goofy places with some goofy people.
Yeah. We've done some goofy things, and with that in mind, I thought I would take the opportunity to ask you a couple of questions about your time with us.
Oh, let's do it.
Yeah. You've made a ton of videos with us.
Oh, yeah.
Do you have a favorite? Is there one that stands out?
Oh, man. There were a lot that were really fun. Near the end, I really enjoyed the videos we were doing, kind of like the headphone challenges, like building a system in a certain budget. That was really fun. The most memorable thing, though, I think in general, was either our first or second trip as a collective across Europe.
The one that we started in Berlin?
I believe so,
That was our first one, yeah.
Yeah. It was either the first one or the second one that I really have super fond memories of, but I believe that was the one.
Yeah.
Because I also really loved when I went to Tullamore.
Right.
That was great. But yeah, we went through Berlin. You were giving us directions. We got stopped a lot.
Oh, yeah. This is when DMS pulls out his camera.
Yeah, that's a little bit of a dead end right there, huh?
It's just Google Maps, man.
Sure it is.
Andrew started giving us directions literally 2 minutes ago.
It was super fun. Went down the Autobahn.
Yeah.
We had Afghan food with Z reviews. That was incredible in Munich.
I don't think I was there for that one.
Oh, did you miss that one?
The Audubon one I was there for, obviously, but I think there was two separate trips.
You're right. That was with me and Cameron
Yeah.
and Taryn.
Yeah.
It would have destroyed your stomach.
Of course, I mean,
Yeah,
I've been to that restaurant and it did.
Yeah, you would still have dysentery.
Yes.
Yeah, that was an incredible trip though. I really, really loved that.
Okay.
And maybe not necessarily the fact of the video specifically, but the trip and getting to spend time with all the guys,
Yeah.
all the things that we've done at trade shows. There was that New York trade show where me and Cameron were staying in the same Airbnb in
God.
Jersey City, and there was a picture. We probably have it somewhere.
Yeah.
Someone on Twitter, it had a picture of you and Dr. Sean Olive. And they said in the comments, I'm telling my kids this is Andrew Tate and Jordan Peterson. And there's video footage somewhere of Cameron and me laughing so hard that I'm laying on the floor wheezing in the Airbnb, and you're just like, what's wrong with these guys?
I don't know what they're laughing about.
Give me a phone if you... Oh God, I'm gonna throw up.
I need to see it.
That was awful.
It was really fun.
That's a key low moment for me, but a hilarious one.
That was good. And then the Airbnb of Doom on our last trip to New York City, that was good.
Andrew just nearly died.
Nice. Go down.
Yeah. Jesus Christ, that's like... okay.
That's as far as she goes, boys.
What in the hell?
Well, that's as far as the door opens.
Vibe dispenser.
None.
No vibes.
The vibes were sadness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the different things in SoCal, those were great.
Yeah.
It's just been wild amounts of fun. My face is hurt from laughing so many times.
You've obviously you've had products inflicted upon you, many good, many bad.
Yes.
Are there any that stand out that have been particularly memorable for being good or bad?
I still love the E3 with a burning passion.
That's one of the good ones that you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, still
What
love
about
that.
what about one of your least favorite?
One of my least favorite. This wasn't a Headphone Show video, but it was in that amount of time where I did the Distant Mountain.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
This is the Roselsa Distant Mountain, a budget headphone with some flash to it, but is it worth your time? No.
And that was
close
like a
landfill.
60-second, 60-second video.
No, but you got to pick one.
That was on a Headphone
yeah,
Show.
yeah.
Oh, what was something I hated? Dumpster
DT
fire.
1990 Mark II.
That was pretty rough. Yeah, that was not an enjoyable experience. I think I distinctly remember going through the process of being like, sitting at my desk and thinking, oh, I have to put that on my head today. Shit. That was a whole thing. I think I enjoyed doing most of the content that we did, though.
Yeah.
Like, there was never a time where I was actually dreading filming a video.
Yeah.
There were times where I didn't want to test certain products because it was like, I already hate this thing.
Yeah.
But pretty much all the videos I enjoyed making.
Right.
They were always fun.
We've done a ton of trade shows together.
Yes.
Do you have a favorite one or like a particular one that stands out in your mind?
As fun as the Munich ones were, I think that I've enjoyed some of the others a bit more.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Munich was great. But we were also tired and all those things.
Because of jet lag and everything too.
New York City has always been one of my favorite can jams, and I think New York City, not this year, but the year before, 2024. Actually, no, LTX.
LTX.
You and I did LTX together.
That was super fun.
And who else was there? Blaine,
Yeah.
Taryn. A lot of the crew was there.
Yeah.
We were hanging out with Brandon Lee. This is Tech Today.
That's right. Yeah.
That was probably my favorite trade show we've ever done. Just because it was so many non-audio people that were getting to experience it for the first time, and they were like kind of mind blown.
Yeah, we brought the Sennheiser HE1, the big like $50,000-$60,000.
Yeah, really budget-oriented headphone. Yeah.
And man, that lineup was crazy. It was just endless. So LTX was your favorite of the trade shows.
Yeah, LTX was really incredible.
Yeah, and all the crazy stuff that people were making there was really cool too. And
The
getting
guy
to
had
see
a
all the other
backpack with
creators.
a 3D printer in it
Yeah.
that was printing while he was walking around.
Yeah, now you have to wonder about how those prints came out.
Yeah, yeah, probably rough, but like it was functional.
Yeah.
You know, the whale end was big at the case toss. Getting to meet a lot of cool people there and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Getting to do I got to do a panel. That was really fun.
Yeah. Now, I'm sure a lot of folks will be wondering, you know, what are you off to next? What's your next adventure going to be?
Well, now I'm working at.
And I'm sure everybody will find that fascinating. So make sure you guys, keep an eye out for all of that. That stuff.
It'll be really interesting.
Yeah.
I think we have like maybe probably about a month when all that'll become public.
I'm surprised that the government lets you do that. It's kind of remarkable.
It's a gray area.
Yeah.
Yeah. But honestly,
sales,
the
drugs.
market for organ sales is really taking a turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why they would want yours, I have no idea.
Yeah, me either. They're completely just gangrene, just falling apart.
Exactly. Well, I'm sure that you'll be able to, offset the cost of that with the drug muling. So,
Yeah.
it works
But
out.
I am doing things now with real human ears.
Yeah.
So that's kind of fun.
Yeah.
All I'm going to say there.
This video's taken a weird turn.
Yeah.
Now, there is something that I haven't told you about, which is we're going to get our favorite moments of Douglas from the other folks on the team, Cameron and Listener, and we're gonna have them call in right now.
Oh, we are?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Hi guys. This is such a pleasant surprise.
How you doing?
I'm doing great. This is great. He just told me that we're like going over some moments, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's fantastic.
We're going to be going over some moments.
So Cameron, why don't we start with you? What's been your favorite Douglas moment?
I think mine personally has got to be when I went and stayed with him for a week in Tennessee, and he showed me all of the most American things: brisket, guns. We shot the Harmon target as target practice.
No, you shot a specific frequency. That's impressive.
Yeah, actually, Cameron's a crazy good shot. We'd call out like
didn't
6
we try and hit
kilohertz.
6K exactly?
Yeah.
But that's where Cameron shot a quarter off of a post at 100 yards with a rifle on iron sights. He's instantly an American citizen.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting for my citizenship card, but that was a great week, and I had a lot of fun. An honorable moment mention would just have to be, I think, last year's Munich high-end trip. Or was it the year before? I can't even remember now. When you guys both came, we went all around Europe and to the UK. And on one of those nights in particular, Doug and I were in the same hotel room, and we didn't sleep very well because we were just laughing hysterically the whole time.
I distinctly remember that. I remember being extremely exhausted, not just because of the jet lag, but because, I laughed so hard the next day, my face hurt and my lungs hurt.
That's a good sign. And Griffin, what are your favorite Douglas moments?
Yeah, so, I mean, definitely hard to triangulate just one. I was thinking about kind of the breadth of our online relationship and how when it comes to, being friends with people online in the audio Discord space, a lot of it's kind of like informal, not all that deep, mostly topic oriented around audio.
A little bit of chaos.
Yeah, a lot of chaos. I think my favorite moment with Doug, though, was at the last Can Jam SoCal, when Josh, and I went up to his hotel room and just kind of hung out and chatted about deeper things. I got a deeper look into DMS, the person. We have a lot of gremlins and weird people in this audio space, and I got to hear Doug's backstory, and it is a Shadow the Hedgehog level backstory that could have turned him into, just another edgelord or just another, cynical person, in a kingdom of millions. But he's just like the greatest guy. Like you guys don't really see it because you're not behind the scenes for a lot of this, but he's incredibly generous with his time. He's incredibly generous with his help. Most of the people who we've brought into the kind of headphones.com extended universe over the past little while, a lot of that's been because they're friends of Doug's. So he really looks out for the people in his life and makes sure they're taken care of. And he's just a really good guy.
Griffin, my boy.
And it was really nice to get to know him.
You're gonna make me get all emotional here, man. Oh, that was good.
I already am getting emotional, man.
Oh.
Get yourself a friend like Douglas Middlename Stephens.
Now, I hope it is all clear. This is not the end of our adventures. We're all still going to be doing
No, of
things.
course not.
Yeah.
You'll be able to look deep inside Douglas again at some point.
But now I think that the things that we'll be able to work on together will all be, I think, even bigger benefits to the scientific audio community.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
That's, yeah.
Let's not give too much away, but I agree. That's how it's looking.
I still had I had to give you my favorite moment of Douglas.
Oh,
yeah.
You have a favorite Douglas moment?
I have a number of favorite Douglas moments, and they usually involve suffering, and it's often because of the suffering that they're my favorite moments. Like the time we took a trip out to Kef, where it was like winter and bad conditions, and then we had to pack 5 large humans and all of our gear into the tiniest little car that you had.
I had the smallest EV on the planet.
Yeah.
And everyone is in the backseat with suitcases in their lap and all that. I'm driving through New Jersey and everyone's miserable.
Yeah.
And we
I
ended
was
up
sick.
staying late. Yeah, we were there pretty late.
We were very late. Yeah.
So we were the only ones going back in my little car, and we stopped and got Thai food, and were served by a waiter that was probably 9 years old.
Yeah, I was a child.
Yeah. We're like, this probably isn't legal, but the food's good.
Yeah. My favorite moments, most memorable moments, usually involve suffering of some kind. But the one that sticks out is one that you probably remember better than I do.
Ooh.
There was a moment at Turntable Chicken Jazz at Can Jam, New York.
Oh, this guy, I swear to God.
And we're eating chicken wings. And
he's sitting across from me.
Yeah, and maybe you should tell the story because I don't even fully remember it.
All right,
I was drinking.
Let's get like this. You're sitting right here across from me.
All right.
He's eating chicken wings. I'm eating something else. We got our water cups and all that. There's people all around.
Yeah,
us.
Scott and Mark Ryan were there. So shout out to
huge
those
group
guys.
of people.
Yeah.
I go to take. There's a bucket here too, a bone bucket. He's eating wings and dropping the bones in the bucket, and he's just looking away, talking to somebody. He takes a wing, he pulls the meat off the wing, drops it into my cup of water, and then just looks me dead in the eye. And I was like, what the fuck, man? And then he just starts rolling laughing. I have a photo. I'll make sure that Jake gets the photo, but I have a group photo from that dinner.
Oh, yeah.
It's one of the best group photos that I've ever taken in this hobby. Yeah.
And so it's not really like any particular moment in general, but those moments, hanging out at places like that with that entire group of people.
Yeah.
It really is, in my opinion, that photo encapsulates the best of audio, right
Yeah,
there.
that was a really good time.
And shout outs to everybody else who was there, and hopefully we get to do that kind of stuff again.
Yeah.
And hopefully we get to see you there again as well.
No, it's like the can jams. I mean,
Yeah.
some of the can jams you see a few new things, but most of the reason you go to a trade show is to be social with the community, to be around
100%.
friends, and to like really feel that sense of community you don't always get behind a computer screen.
Yeah.
You get to be there with fellow Wiggly Air nerds,
Yeah.
which is a great time.
Yeah, exactly. And with that, I think that's basically going to wrap up this video.
Damn.
Any final
Boys.
messages to the any final words to the Headphone Show community, maybe the Discord as well?
Oh, I love you guys. Take it easy. Keep listening to music. Don't take it too seriously. Have fun. But if you're here or you're watching this channel, you're on the right track.
And with that, that's going to be our adios. Bye-bye!
This is a goofy ending. Bye.